What progress did I make this week and what did I finish? Find out in today's episode. G'day, my name is Sean. This is my weekly update where I share my quilting adventures. Come see what I've been working on, what I completed, and all the other fun and exciting news. Let's go ahead and get started with our works in progress. First up is the Scrappy Stars, which I've been working on the last couple of weeks by Leela Jr. Probably butchering that name. And this is the star that I made this week. I am using solids for the outside and then using print on the inside. And I think this has turned out really nicely. It looks very similar to this one here. Hopefully next week I'll get another one or two done. They're taking a bit longer than the Scrappy Triangles you may have seen recently, but I'm having a lot of fun with this here as well. Next up is one that's been in timeout for a while, but we've brought it back out, which is Toasty the Dragon by Legit Kits. This is a picture of the completed kit, and I got a couple of small pieces done. This is the first one here, and the second, and this is how they turned out. So we've made a little bit of progress, but we've only got to do this section next time, and then we'll have a whole block done there as well. So we're making some progress here as well. Next up is a brand new project. I've got a lot of offcuts from my Stitch and Flip projects from Art East and Elizabeth Hartman and so forth. So I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and just sew them all together and maybe make something out of it. I'm not quite sure what yet. I've got a couple of ideas that we may share later down the road. But this is what I've done, just triangles together, this one here, and then I think it'd be fun to make a pinwheel out of this one here as well. So, to keep going through when the time allows, just cutting, sewing stuff together, and then we'll put it all together like a big puzzle at the very end. So that'll be a lot of fun. So that's what I have for my works in progress. I have a finished block to show you a little later on the episode. But before we do that, let's go ahead and do our week in review. If you're new to the channel, this is a series of videos I take during the week, mostly of me sewing, but also of any adventures we get up to. So I hope you enjoy. Last week I asked everybody if you could only sew and quilt with 4 colours from the rainbow, which 4 colours would that be? And that was a wonderful time reading all those responses, and it made a lot of us think, because just picking 4 was kind of difficult because it left out 3 beautiful colours. So thank you for that. I always love reading your responses. This week I thought it'd be fun to ask, since we were talking about the Scrappy Project just a little bit ago, and also the Scrappy Stars I've been working on, have you ever worked on a Scrappy project or used scraps for an entire project or most of a project? I'd love to hear in the comments. I do a lot. I sometimes make little projects like this where it's fully scraps, but even the other projects that I've been working on, like the blowing up bunnies and everything else, use a lot of my scraps. Sometimes I just use the background, but other than that, it's just all scraps there as well, which is always a lot of fun. Saves me going to the store. Let me know the answer to that question in the comments. So what are my goals for this upcoming week? Well, the first thing I'd like to do is get another one of the blowing up bunnies done, because we didn't get a chance to get this done this week, and just get some more progress done on the various projects that I have going on. What are your goals for this week? I'd love to hear in the comments. Next up, it's time for our news and events, and it was a fairly quiet week here. We just had the one live yesterday morning. I had my friend Donnell from Donnell Stitchery, who's a fairly regular guest here on the channel. It was always fun hanging out with her and chatting with her for an hour and a half and interacting with the audience. We even had a little geography quiz, so if you missed it, go check it out there. It was a lot of fun. This coming week, I haven't got anything particularly planned. I will have a live this Saturday morning. My guest is still TBA, but I do want to offer and ask if you'd like to have your quilts or projects featured here on the podcast. If you do, please send me an email at theguywhosews@gmail.com or post something in our Discord server letting me know that you'd like me to use that and feature it in a future episode. I'd love to be able to start doing that for you guys. And so now it is time to be able to share with you a completed block. So this is the second star to the right, which is a project by East Quilting Co. And I do have an affiliate link for these projects, including this, for all the Art East things. So if you want to jump in on these, definitely go check that link out. It doesn't cost you any extra, but it does give the channel a little bit of financial support. So this is the third block in the second star to the right series. And last week you got to see the face, and now we have the teddy bear and him flying through the sky. I think this one turned out spectacularly, and I'm looking forward to doing the next block next month, which is John's. We're going to start getting into even more complex blocks, I think, so that's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this project, and I'm really proud that I'm actually able to stay caught up on this, because usually I fall behind by about this time. So that's it for me on today's episode. It's a little shorter than usual, but I hope that's okay. If you enjoyed the episode, hit that like button, tell a friend, check out this video next, and I hope you'll have a great day. Happy sewing, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.